Hey guys, blessings. Hey guys, much love and abundance. Hold up, let me just check this out. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. Clear that up. All right, so hi guys, this is my first live back. Okay, so I'm gonna be pulling cards, just letting the cards fall. Let's get messages popping, and anybody can come back and see it whenever. We're clearing the energy. Yeah, we're clearing the energy. All right. Okay, so listen, so this is the Witch's Tarot. Okay, very beautiful deck. Oh, okay, so the first card that's coming out, all right, it's the Queen of Cups, all right. Now, globally, energetically, physically, spiritually, individually, collectively, I mean, on all levels, okay, we are in a space of emotional, like emotions, like our emotions. Sometimes it gets the best of us, right? But we are also in a beautiful, great time for spiritual development, okay? For psychic development. A lot of people are starting to recognize that their gifts are coming in, that they're becoming more in tune, that they're stronger. Some of you guys may notice that you have a desire to be by water, to be in water, to like dive in deep. And that is beautiful. And this is important for everyone to recognize. We are now in a new space, in a new time, okay? And, within chaos, order is being established. So within the chaos that's happening and all around, okay, on all levels, order is being established, okay, becoming more in tune with what Mother Earth needs, okay, being more in tune with the natural elements, the natural laws, being more in tune with what is natural to you. And some of you guys may be realizing that you guys are in tune with mermaids. Okay, I'm seeing mermaids, unicorns, fairy energy, even something about giants. I don't know what that means for someone, but giant energy. What is going to be really important for all of us to recognize and take a moment is just to breathe, right? Breathe. We are going to have to take action in different ways because all of our lives are different, okay? And so what's going to resonate with one may not resonate with another. But some people are placed here to be the fighters, warriors, right? Some people are placed here to be the healers, the teachers, the guides, and no one can be upset at anyone on whatever role they're meant to play, right? And but there are people who are meant to play certain roles, but fear has stifled them into and not allowed them to step into those roles. So you are learning and realizing, what role are you here to play? Who are you truly, and what does it mean to be you? Okay, what does it mean to truly be one and in tune with the self? Who are you really? Some of you guys are descendants of water, some water tribes, maybe Atlantis, Lumeria, I heard. Okay, this is for the water and fire signs, okay? And I mean, if you have water, fire in your chart anywhere, this message may resonate with you. I want to thank my guides, my spiritual team. I want to thank my ancestors. I want to thank the angels and star beings, all that helped me, providing, guiding me. Okay, I want to thank everyone that's come along my path that has helped me become a higher version of myself and helped me to free myself on many levels. All right. All thanks to the Most High, the divine source that dwells within me and I see all around me. All right, so this is interesting. So we have the Page of Wands, okay? So some of you guys, this is new. You're new to this journey. You're new to being empowered. You're new to trusting in yourself now, trusting your own skills, right? Not depending on other people to provide you with what you want. You're starting to improve your skills, improve your knowledge of self. And it's funny because here we have a lot of fire, and the first cards that come out is fire and water. And I said the message is for the fire and water signs, okay? And it's just any sign within the sign, okay? So if it's any sign, if you have fire in your chart, okay? And so, here we have the Page of Wands, right? I'm new to this. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just know that I must look up. I know I must look beyond what is right in front of me, because if you look at it, what is in front of her but a desert, okay, deserted lands. So some of you guys may feel as though you are in deserted lands, and that you are not being supported, or you are alone on this journey, but they're reminding you and letting you know that you are not alone, and that you are supported, and you are taken care of, and you are loved, and you are becoming. And I'm looking at the Queen of Wands, right? Very psychic, very in tune, right? Very social, right? So some of you, it might have been really hard not being social, like physically around people. Some of you guys, you're being guided to get yourself some type of animal or pet, I don't really want to say pet, but add someone to your family, right? Another family member that is an animal that can help you to transition as you elevate to the next level spiritually, okay? Sunflowers may be significant for some of you guys, and showing the light and the sun shining and then being in tune. All right. Moon energy may be significant for a lot of you guys. Maybe you have more energy around the moon, or you don't. Maybe you're noticing more synchronicities around moon phases. Just pay attention, okay? But when I'm looking at this Queen of Wands, I'm just feeling like, very in tune, very aware of who she is, and what she stands for. So a lot of you guys are coming into a space now, through all of the devastation, through all of the trials and tribulations, through all of the chaos. You're coming to a space where you're starting to recognize who you are, what role you really play, and how you can help yourself, and as well as those around you. But it's about first understanding you. The more you understand yourself, the more you understand, the needs of others, right? Because you start to become more in tune, right? Some of you guys have been absorbing a lot of negative energies from other people, a lot of emotions and feelings and things, just a lot of things that are taking place emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you've been absorbing a lot of it, thinking it's yours, and it's not really yours. And so a lot of you guys have been cleansing yourself and clearing yourself, or starting to recognize, hold up, is that really what I feel? Did I just feel that 5 minutes ago? Or was that somebody who came into my life or came around me, and this is what they felt? Okay. So a lot of you guys are starting to recognize and getting more in tune with, when I look at the Queen of Wands, she's in tuned. Okay. So a lot of you guys, it's about being in tune, getting in tune with yourself. Okay, whether you earth, air, whatever sign you are, this message may resonate with you. Okay, but a lot of you are getting to a space of in being able to be in tune with what resonates with you, what is natural for you. Okay, not everybody's story is your story, not everybody's problem is your problem, and not all problems are some problems are your problems, right? So it's about understanding and overstanding who you are, where you stand within your reality, within your universe, okay? Because you are connecting with others, and your light will help. Okay, the reason I was guided to do water and fire, right? Because water is the feminine aspect, okay, and fire is the masculine aspect, okay. So they come together, right, and they create a unit. All right. And it's important for you to understand that your light needs to shine even when you feel, all of these emotions. You still got to push through the feelings, right? Emotions, energy, emotion, right? Making sure that whatever you're putting your energy towards, and you're moving in certain motion that is going to be uplifting to yourself and the collective of energy that is around you. Okay. And so this is why the fire represents that light, that passion, that burning energy. And so it's very important to get into this space of allowing yourself to be you. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Doesn't matter if they agree with you. Doesn't matter if they feel what you feel. Doesn't matter. It's a matter of you being confident, because if you're going off your intuition, if you're going off of your what your spiritual team is teaching you. This is why the high priestess popping in. She's like, hey, you know, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, she's letting you know that being in tune with the self is going to be very important. Being in tune with what is right for you is going to be very important. Having that third eye open is going to be very important. So a lot of you guys are going to be working more with their opening your third eye. A lot of you, because we're in Gemini season, we're in the twins, and the twins have a lot to do with the analyzing and paying attention to the signs and just awareness. Okay, so air is about being aware, right? You can't contain air. Can't really contain air, really, right? So the freedom that comes, right? But also the freedom that comes when you embrace your dark and your light side. Okay, so being able to embrace the darkness and the light. So it's funny because I look at these two, right? So we have the Two of Wands here, and we have the Page of Wands. So the fire is just really coming out, and this is like movement, travel, like expansion. Okay, on a soul level, this is all about the soul. Okay, this is about the soul and the subconscious mind becoming in tune and understanding yourself as you move through these energies. Okay, and so I look at these, and I just feel like this is one side of the coin, and this is the other side of the coin. Okay, and because you got to embrace both sides in order to feel the wholeness. Okay, even though one side may be barren, you may not feel like there's any growth coming or anything changing or anything happening. You got to be able to understand it, and integrate. It's about integrating. Let's say that. Yeah, we're going to integrate all of these energies, because duality, we have duality, right? The opposite. We got up, we got down, we got over, we got left, we got right. You know what I'm saying? We got all of these energies, and we are learning how to harness them and ground ourselves in the process of taking it in, because a lot of initiations are taking place. A lot of expansion is taking place. A lot of people are healing their bloodline. And that's another thing what I feel like with her. I feel like she is sitting here in her position, and she is calling the shots, and she is like, okay, she's the one. Okay, she's the one, like Neo. Okay, Neo was the one, and the anagram for one is Neo. It's so funny. So she's the one who is going to elevate the ones in her bloodline. So you may be the one in your bloodline to elevate and to heal, to change the path, because some of you guys have walked on a certain a path on your blood, in your bloodline, right? From generations before, one of your ancestors did, and they chose the wrong path. And so it has really disrupted the dynamics and all that could have grown and flourished in your bloodline. And so some of you guys may have suffered from poverty and unforgiveness and anger and hostility and a lot of abuse, because that particular bloodline, but that particular family member may have walked down the wrong path. Okay, and so now we are going in a space where we're now walking down the path that feels right for us. Okay, so even though I see a Queen of Wands, I'm thinking of the King of Wands, because he's like, hey, I'm gonna show you rather than I'm gonna tell you, right? So this is the energy of the Wands, right? This is, I'm gonna create something that you've never seen, and I'm gonna bring it forth. You're gonna tell me this doesn't exist. You're going to tell me this is not possible. But I am the queen and I am the king of wands, right? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you that I can make it happen. Okay? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm about to be about it. Okay? I'm not even going to say nothing. You're going to see it. You're going to see that these 3, 4, 5 things can create something that you've never seen before, right? Because a lot of people doubt fire signs, right? They see that they're ambitious and they see that they go for it. You know, a lot of people just doubt, period. Let's just not even put particular signs. Let's just say a lot of people doubt, period, right? That's not possible. Yeah, right, that can't be. But you're going to be the one to show them that yes, it can. Yes, I can live in this type of world. Yes, I can live in this type of reality. Yes, I can make this happen. Yes, I can stop this. Yes, I can create this. Okay, so you guys are starting to recognize who you really are on a deeper level, because a lot is being revealed. I feel a lot of dragon energy, a lot of dragon energy with you guys, okay? And so you guys are now looking forward, okay? So some of you guys, you may be starting a new business at this time, or you've been implementing it for 2020, creating stability, and utilizing social media to expand on it because of what's been going on. But they're saying because you're choosing to look ahead, you're going to see great things happen because you're now embarking on a new part of your journey. And the peaceful waiting. So look at this, is the hangman, right? This is the waiting game, right? But the waiting game doesn't have to be negative, right? The waiting game doesn't have to be something that is that stresses you out. Sometimes things don't move because they don't need to move, because it needs to give you time to think things through. It needs to give you time to reevaluate and make sure that you're choosing the right direction and choosing the right path, and you're choosing what is going to benefit you in the long run, and as well as help others. So it's not just about you, but it's also about you and those you help or you're meant to help along the path, along your journey. Okay, so 1 second. You have to make sure that you're choosing to do what resonates with your inner being. What does your inner being say? What is your inner being guiding you towards? Okay, what are you truly feeling within yourself? What are you truly feeling within yourself at this time, right? Some of you guys may be feeling rage. Like, this is a time of a karmic purge, okay? A lot of the things that are coming forward is things that have been hidden, things have been put down, ignored, and now it's coming to the surface so that we all can face it, okay, and come together as a unit, individually and then as a whole, because the divine source cannot dwell within the chaos. The divine source resides in the highest of vibrations. So we are being pulled to get to that vibration. And some of you guys are not meant to physically do something about what's taking place in this world. Some of you guys are meant to do it in the spirit realm. So with your astral projection, with your spell work, and working a magic, candle magic, or just putting the Reiki energy, or whatever you're doing. Some of you guys are meant to do it in another way. Okay, not it's all different. Everyone has a different role. Understand your role, right? A lot of, like, sometimes with the guys, the relationships, some of them, they have different women, and each woman play a different role, and you're not supposed to step outside of that particular role, right? And so, I was speaking to someone, and they was talking about ants and the diversity and the interesting facts about ants, and how, there's the warrior ants, the fighters, and then there's the ants that are the workers, right? So you need the workers, but you also need the fighters. So you never think that a worker ant is going to say, oh, you know what, I need to become a fighter, right? You need both, right? Everyone has a role to play, right? And the significant, how the queen can just pop them out, whatever it is there's a need for, she just gives birth to it, right? And this is the place that a lot of us are coming into, where we're recognizing that where there's a need, you fill it. Whatever that need may be, you are able to fill it, but you have to take the time out to make sure that it resonates with you, that it feels right for you, okay? That it is bring you on the right path for yourself, because in the end, here we have Aquarius. So some of you guys are Aquarius. Some of you guys have had a significant thing happen during Aquarius season or next Aquarius season. Aquarius energy, the humanitarian, right? The one who helps, the one who looks out for, the one who supports, but also likes to be to themselves, who understands that I need my alone time. I need to be to myself. Um, and she pours in two places. That's balance. She's pouring not all over here, but in balance. And look, there's the two. So we're learning how to. I'm going to be able to give you a little here. Be able to give you a little here. I'm gonna be able to give myself a little here. I'm gonna be able to do many things and still be where I need to be. All right. So red may be significant for you guys. The color blue. We are really working on finding our way to feel safe and secure, and not being feeling safe and secure in material wealth or gain, but feeling safe and secure because we know that whatever we need or want and desire will come our way. Okay. And so, I feel a lot of blocking, and I don't mean like you're blocked by anything. I mean, a lot of you guys are learning how to block certain energies and disconnect yourself from certain type of vibrations. All right. And that is very, very positive. um Hold on a second. That's very, very positive and very needed at this time. So we are all learning how to develop ourselves to our true selves and no longer lie and deceive ourselves and say, "Oh, I'm this person. Well, I'm always this." And it's like, no, you're an abundant being, infinite abundant a being, okay? And you're meant to experience and live your life more abundantly. You're not meant to suffer. You're not meant to struggle. You're not meant to deal with a lot of chaos, right? It is here and exists, but we're here elevating ourselves beyond this, okay? So we all have different roles. Understand what your role is, understand what you're meant to do while you're here, and that's going to mean taking the time out to see, right? See, around her head, she's becoming enlightened because she's chosen to think outside the box and to take a moment to step back, because nature, Mother Earth, helps us to get to that space of understanding, understanding, and overstanding. And the high priestess is here, and she lets you know, like, anything is possible. Okay, you got this. You are possible. You are the one. Okay, I can be in this world, okay, and I can be in the other world. Like, I know how to balance myself. I can create higher realities. I can be a part of higher realities. I can be a part of anything I desire, okay, on this journey of developing who I'm meant to be and what role I'm meant to play. And once that role is fulfilled, I've accomplished what I came here to do, and I may move on to the next realm of experience, right? And death is not the end. And so, she's letting you know, like, you are powerful. Embrace your power. Understand the power that comes within. And we got that yin and that yang, right? So the yang and the yin. So we got that energy, that balance of energy. Okay. And that moon energy helps some of you guys really have a lot more energy at night. Okay. So it looks like a lot of night energy. So a lot of you guys are going to be able to go to waters, rivers, beaches, and lakes. Or you've been doing that little by little. And some of you guys may notice a lot of birds, getting a lot of messages through the birds. Some of you guys may get a lot of messages through felines. Okay. Maybe you have cats, or you may have little animals that kind of trigger you, or not trigger you, but point out things to you to help you to understand more of your journey. And there are things that are taking place to trigger us so that we may heal, finally heal. It's about we finally healing, not allowing or staying in that certain space anymore. We cannot live or exist in a certain energy anymore. Now we must expand and ascend higher. And so a lot of you guys are going to benefit from covering your hair. Okay. If you cover your hair, you will understand, because there's a lot of psychic energy, a lot of energy floating around. So you want to make sure you're protecting yourself. Okay. But finding your crown again. You are royalty, and a lot of you are going to recognize and find out that your bloodline is very royal. Okay. And, you will, a lot of you will find that one, those ones who will understand what your journey is and where you're meant to be and who you're meant to be on this journey. And you will have a lot will be revealed, especially within the next 4 weeks. Okay, so I'm here in the next 4 weeks. A lot is going to be revealed to you, as well as collectively, about what's been really happening and what's really been going on, and where we really exist. Okay. And so, make sure you take the time to bathe. Make sure you take the time to speak to the water, okay? And understand that you are more powerful and more in control than anything that is presenting itself to you, okay? So don't worry, it's gonna all work out. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Sorry, guys, if you can hear that. It's all gonna work out for your highest good. There is no reason to fear. Okay, there's nothing to exist. It's fear does not exist, but in this vibration, it does. And so we have to learn to overcome and override that. Okay, it's gonna be all right. So let me pull another one before I go. Oh, I did. I didn't even have to pull it. It just pops out. Okay, guys. So apologies for that little bit, kids. So look at that. We are in 2020. This is all about the heart. Heart chakra elevation, heart chakra expansion. Our heart is now coming in tune. We're becoming more in tune with what really needs to happen, what we really need to do. And it is interesting because it's not about being conditioned. We are no longer in a space of being conditioned, like conditioned to believe a certain thing. This is about unconditional love. No longer putting conditions, and we're no longer putting conditions on what we feel is right for us, what is right for the earth, what is right for our mind, body, and spirit. And we're starting to become more in tune with that. All right. So blessings to everybody. So what's being activated is the heart chakra. Okay. So right now, y'all might feel pressure in your heart, you feel pressure in your head, you may pressure in your body. This is becoming activated, and you're going to see how much power you really have. So this is the last card, and let's see. Um, oh, these are a lot of doors. Okay, so this is one of the. Okay, so this is one of the doors. Okay, it's coming in. Okay, this is one of the doors. So, clearing the energy of your home. That's one of the things. Is the doors you're walking through. I will be cleaning the energy from my home after this. Um, this is another door that some of you guys are walking through. Okay, so some of you guys, it says fortune and terror, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Okay, listen to the notes of your intuition. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you're meant to do, work with like herbs and anything that is, pushed aside by society. Society says, ugh, yeah, right, that's not good. You don't do that. We don't, don't be a part of that. A lot of the occult, okay, a lot of things that were hidden, the hidden knowledge is coming to the fore. And it's meant for a lot of you to dive into. And so don't be ashamed, don't be afraid, and understand that time to take time out to yourself. So this is a door of understanding that your path is not the path that's walked on by a lot of people, and that's okay. And so another door, trusting and believing in your dreams, because they're still possible, they still can happen. It's time to be free. It's time to open your heart up. It's time to open your mind up. It's time to break free. And then another door, okay? Now this door is beautiful. I feel a lot of energy from it. It says freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reasons. So a lot of you guys are spiritual, okay, are on the spiritual journey, and you feel kind of like, you know, um, no one wants to hear you, or or not even that. It's like, what you want cannot happen, but it can and it will. You just got to focus your energy on experiencing those things, and you will see that you're experiencing them. All right. And so let's see what animals coming out, so that you guys will understand and know. Last thing, it's a lot of animals. So whatever animal needs to, connect, so you guys can connect to whatever this animal is. What animal needs to help people at this time collectively? Oh, whoa. All right, guys. So All right, so first animal. Oh, a pangolin. Pangolin, okay? All right, pangolin, okay? So some of you guys should be connecting to the pangolin. So some of you guys are going through the dark night of the soul, so it's really an emotional time for you. But the pangolin can help, okay? The camel, all right? So a lot of you can't, the camel will be very beneficial to you guys because the camel knows how to conserve energy. It knows how to move slowly, move towards its goals. Um, the camel is very wise and it takes its time, and it is it knows how to harvest and find its abundance, okay? And so for some others of you guys, the warthog, okay? So the warthog will be very beneficial. So if you guys are looking for a sacred union, finding a partnership, or to heal yourself from people or partnerships in the past, you can call on the warthog and it'll help with creating a sacred harmony, okay? Making a sacred relationship within the self and as well as externally, all right? So we got the stag, okay? The stag will be beneficial for you guys, for those working on your own business, wanting to really stabilize yourself, ground yourself, okay? And some of you guys moving into a traditional route of business work. Some of you guys are going outside of that, and that's okay too. Working with the stag is still going to be good because, especially if you're going into a spiritual business, okay? Or your business is based on spirit, being connected spiritually. Now we have the weasel. The weasel is going to be important for you guys too. And so, being able to see the secrets, right? So that you're aware of what you're getting yourself into, okay? And it's funny because a lot of people are wearing masks now, so there's a lot of secrets, a lot of things hidden behind the mask. And with the mask, the weasel is for masks, like people putting on this false face, but now they're literally doing it, right? Now literally you're having to wear a mask, right? So you already been wearing one to yourself because you haven't been honest. A lot of you, and you're learning how to become more honest with yourself, but now you're actually seeing people wearing them, okay? So we making sure you pay attention to details and pay attention to what you feel, what you're sensing, and what you're seeing with people, so that you don't get yourself mixed into anything that is going to cause chaos, okay? And also the bear. So some of you guys are connected to bears. I was getting that feeling for some of you guys to go watch Brother Bear, okay? Brother Bear. There's going to be a lot of messages in that movie. So if you get a chance, check out Brother Bear. There's a lot of messages within that movie, Brother Bear. All right. So much love and abundance and beauty and peace to everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope you guys all have a beautiful, blissful day. Oh, wait. Let's do the affirmations. I don't want to forget your affirmations. Okay. So I do not want to forget your affirmations. Let me clear up that energy. So people come in and out and their energy be yikes. All right, so the affirmation. Okay, so first affirmation is, I am at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. I am at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. One more time, y'all. I am at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. Okay? I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. Okay? Yes, and the brother and the bears representing, yes, I'm confident. I know where I need to do. I'm protected, and call on the bear if you feel unprotected. The bear will be your protection, okay? Mother Earth, the bear represents the Mother Earth, okay? So you can call on that bear spirit, okay? And it said, I am creating my reality. So if you're creating your reality, there's certain things you don't have to accept in your reality, but you got to hold tight to the vision and the thoughts of what you want and trust that it will be. So it is, because you are the creator manifested in the flesh. So why not? Why can't it happen to you? Why can't things change for you? Why can't life be better for you? Why? Why can't it? Because it can. You don't have to question it. It's just a matter of doing and taking the actions needed to create that, okay? Create that space. So guys, check this video out, and much love and abundance and blessings. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace.